You guys, I didn't like blow dry my hair or anything last night, so what I'm gonna do is put this over here to talk with you guys. I'm in a funky, I don't know if it's like the full moon or what is going on, but I will tell you this headspace that I'm in is a funky one. Hello. Hi! Oh my gosh, you are one of my favorite new subscribers, Alter Ego. You are like on point with your comments and everything. Thank you. Yeah, the notifications is great, isn't it? It tells you when I'm going live. So thank you. What's up, Stefan? Okay, let's get it popping. Guys, don't make me blush. I am losing my patience with my daughter's, it's not an injury, but it's her like shoulder with gymnastics. It's hurting her since she fell 3 weeks ago. I was like, push through the pain, but it's still hurting her. And like, I'm just, I got an orthopedic. I'm trying to make an orthopedic appointment. The PT didn't help yesterday, like made it worse. What? You know, when your kids' goals are part of your goals, you feel like, oh man, I don't know what else to do to help. Anyway, so we're in here. We're gonna be making some coffee. I feel like my period's coming. This is the full moon, and I can feel my emotions are running high. I was telling you guys yesterday about that self-worth stuff. Oh, I was breaking down yesterday. I got a rejection last night after this woman, the SLE Films, was like, oh, send me the screener, send me the screener, send me the screener. Hi, Jason. Hello, Karthik. And she kept like getting my emails lost or something, she said. I mean, this is multiple times I had sent her the screener too. And so it's like in the same email that she's telling me to send her the screener. I'm like, just look down. So then again, no, please ask it if it's about the show. I love that you want more episodes. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to film more episodes. So the woman rejected Divorce Diaries and Her Not Out. She said she doesn't feel like it's the right commercial fit. After, I'm glad she watched the screener, but I wrote her back. I'll tell you what I wrote back. And I also had another meeting yesterday with another producer. Did you give Mike a second chance? Oh yeah, 100% I did. So the second episode, well, first of all, in real life, yes. And also, in real life, there was no woman at the space, but there was like always these weird situations. His niece tried to commit suicide once. His mother, the dog died. He had to drive his mom to Philly. He never came to support my work. And I had just started doing stand-up when I dumped him, or he dumped me, and we broke up. If you want to even call it a breakup, because he never even really called me his girlfriend. He was like, it was just horrible. He likes the show though. Like he loves that he was like an inspiration in the stand-up. I'm good, how are you? So in the series, in episode 2, you'll see that he goes on to talk about how he takes care of his family, and that's his niece. But we also wrote the season 1 that Perfect's mom he ends up sleeping with her, or there's something going on with them or something, we find out, because Perfect Mom's husband is really gay. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying. No woman being there changes it. It was a new info. It's so crazy, you got another chance. So he was never, in real life, there was never another woman that was at his apartment, his house. I definitely would have freaked out. But the excuses he would make for like canceling on me. So like we added that for comedic effect, Yeah, of course it was crazy that I gave him any chances. There was the one time he canceled on me last minute I should have never talked to him again. Like, are you kidding me? I paid, my mom is here babysitting. Horrible. And I remember making him like reschedule our plans, and it was stupid. Like, because I told him like it's kind of rude for you to cancel plans like that. And he did. But he was doing that a lot. And it was never like a full-blown... Valentine's Day, he did take me out. Like, that I will say. We did go out on Valentine's Day. I got him a gift, though. He didn't get me anything. We just went for, like, a nice dinner. How much is embellished or how much is for comedy? A lot of it is based off true life scenarios, but it's embellished to a point. So... that's a great question. I mean, if you saw some of the things that I've experienced, you'd be like, what? Let me bring you guys over here. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Don't do me wrong now, YouTube Live. I've been a faithful streamer the last couple of weeks. 23 of you in here. Okay. So let's go through the characters in this pilot. This is my boyfriend's sweatshirt. I need extra attention from him this week because of how I'm feeling, like very emotional. And I don't know if I should tell him that or not. I feel like we don't like to tell men it. We just want them to know it. And I don't want him to be like, well, why are you mad at me if I'm not getting enough attention? Oh, have you? Hey, I would still post. Oh, Doug is a real person in my life, too. He's an actor and a comedian, but that's, my dad passed, and my dad that's the whole John Wayne thing is great. I gotta text Doug that. I'm gonna screenshot that. So Doug has been my best friend. So since I was 17, I met him when we did community theater together. That part is true. But in reality, he lives in LA. We actually filmed in his hometown, Cedar Grove. There's a fly in here. That's disgusting. Oh, I love that you watched the whole thing. That's great. Please, if I can get one person to watch it every single time, I can get a ton of you to watch it. Watch it. It's a great show. I wish I could film more episodes right now. So I talked with first of all, I got another rejection yesterday for Divorce Diaries and her night out. They said it wasn't of the right commercial fit. Okay, whatever. I am divorced. Let's get the likes up. I don't know what and so, what are you talking about, Chet? Okay. Good morning, Go Samurai. Miss Scorpio's in the house. So Doug was just always been a friend. My parents used to be like, you should have married Doug. But Doug and I are very close. We're like brother and sister. He lives in LA. He's going through a divorce. You should follow his show, Bass Hole, and tell him Divorce Diaries sent you. He used to do a lot of work with me on the show. Not a lot, but he used to come and tour with me every time I go on the road when we first started. Hello. Thank you for making it. I said I was going to watch it, so I did. You did. Thank you. I raised $10,000 through a Kickstarter to make that pilot. So I got a rejection from a production company, or I guess it was a distribution company, production company yesterday. They said it wasn't the right commercial fit. And then, doesn't it look good? And then I also had a meeting with a producer that I met, who I just met through cold leads. And we ended up following each other on Instagram. And then he's been following my journey. And then I was like, hey, we should take a look at this screener for her night out. And he did, and he's like, give me some feedback. And he also said that he would hop on a call with me. Anytime someone says they want to hop on a call with you for your work, you hop on the call, especially if they're experienced with it. No, he didn't. So what's up, Jet City? A lot of people from yesterday. I love it. Keep hitting the notification button so you're notified every time I go live. New viewers, please drop a like if you don't mind being kind and subscribe. 100 likes, 100 jumping jacks. We get to another 100 subscribers, another 100 jumping jacks. Right. So Josh Glower, he is a producer. He's done a lot of stuff on Hulu, and he told me like he appreciates my work. So the fact that he's got some some feedback on her night out, he's like, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't care, because I feel like you got something going, and I thought that's great. So one of the things he said, which I think I am going to do, and I do the man on the street stuff in my web series where I ask, hey, would you watch a show called Divorce Diaries? Hey, what's your secret to a healthy relationship? Stuff like that, right? He said, why don't you just ask, what's your divorce story? And I can do that for sure. And I said to myself, why don't I do that more? I either need to put a tripod up, stand on the corner and do it, or I'm going to get my camera guy Lewis and I to spend a day doing it. 44 of you in here. Let's get 44 likes up. I didn't get any money from my man. She's cool and fun. Thank you. Yes. You were on the Greek on two, right? Ghost Samurai. What? So I am a comedian and actor, a host, a filmmaker, a writer, an educator. Under the umbrella of entertainment, I've done a lot of things. I've choreographed. I have a film out there that I've choreographed. I've done a lot. One thing I know how to do is create from stories, and I know how to block both on camera and on stage. So I'm a woman of many hats. I love the lives have been really pumping me up for one of my goals this year, which was to monetize off my YouTube. So I'm almost at the 3,000 mark for the first tier, and then it says apply for eligibility. So I'm nervous because when you get to that last point, you're like, what if something goes wrong? And then I'm like, well, don't even put that out there. What if everything goes right and you make lots of money as a YouTuber? That'd be amazing. And I can then use some of that money to film more episodes of Divorce Diaries. Wait, did you guys recognize each other from another channel? I love it. But do I know how to make bread? Bake bread? I have never baked bread before. I can certainly try. That's pumped me up. So I also got a call. I got a call that, what's up? Yes, Scorpio, baby. Scorpio season's upon us. I can't do the ass shake like some women can. I just can't do it. Like when they do this thing, I can't do it. I'm not good at it. I'm gonna just have a banana because I don't feel like cooking for myself. Start showing clips of the dress from the pilot, and these goons will probably flock to them. Okay. Let's do it. It's everything. It's a podcast. It's a TV pilot. It's a comedy special. There's someone out there that's using my show name. A couple times people have used it. This person has been told to stop. They're supposedly stopping, but it's not. That's not my brand. That's her stupidity for stealing shit. Okay, let me show you a clip from the pilot. Well, if it looks like I have horse breath, I'm so sorry for you, Diesel. So let's go over here.
When people find out that I have a show about divorce, I get a lot of mixed reactions. Some people are like, I don't understand. What's so funny about divorce, Divorce leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. So does sperm. And dating men, I always get like, my ex is crazy. I used to believe that, and now I'm just like, what did you do to drive that woman to a mental illness?
Okay. Yes, a lot of it was filmed in my apartment. That's the pilot. You can watch it on Fawsome for free. Prime, you rent or download it. I'm giving it away for free on Fawsome. What's wrong with me? I just want people to watch it. So I'm gonna put the Fawsome link in the bio. What's up, Brian? We're talking about the pilot. Some of my viewers from here watched it yesterday and liked it, and I love that. I'm gonna put it right in the comments. And liked it. Oops, that stupid fucking audio feedback is so annoying. Here we go. So let me see if I can watch. Sylvia, thank you. Am I saying your name wrong? Sylvia. Where's my friend here, sir? Where'd he go? Alter Ego. Sorry, Alter Ego. There was another one that was writing about it too. I mean, I'm on IMDb. I live off alimony? I wish. Which is also a joke, but no, I don't. Alimony. I never got alimony, honey. So let's see if we can get the live numbers up to 100 because right now we're only at 70. Oh boy, oh boy. Would you guys buy a Divorce Diaries shirt too? Because I think I'm going to start selling merch on here, if possible. I don't know. We'll see. My friend Rob has a company called WTF Divorce, and he sent me this to promote. It's not a TikTok shop though, but still. Yeah, so Divorce Diaries is based on my life. The TV pilot, the comedy special is the version of the live show I do when I go touring. If you're in Rutherford, New Jersey, or the tri-state area, I am performing on my birthday weekend at the Williams Center. This is the hard part. These numbers, I need them to reflect on my ticket sales. So I want people to buy tickets now for the show. Chicago, I've been to Chicago. Oh, you're in Chicago? Café con leche. Never having been born married, I don't know if I would wear it, but I would buy stickers to put on stuff. Okay, you would buy stickers. I love that. So what kind of stickers? Like they have to say something, it's like a comment, right? You buy stickers? What if it was like a coffee mug that just said Divorce Diaries? Like I don't have all my any ones. I gotta order them again. What's up from Kenya? What kind of stickers would you get? Coffee. I'm from New York City. Electric Master, what's going on? Guys, if we get to 100 likes, I'm going to get to do the 100 push-ups. And if we get to 100 more subscribers, we're going to do another. Did I say push-ups or jumping jacks? I can't do 100 push-ups. 100 jumping jacks. I do know K-pop. Yeah, my mother would love it. I would buy it for her to her birthday. The coffee mug? I've been divorced once. Okay, so then I have to start thinking about how I do that. I think I do Food Cafe Press. She's been divorced 3 times. Get it, girl. Wow. Actually, so is my boyfriend's mom, I think. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here, but she's on the hunt for the 4th husband. Listen, that means she believes in love. Do you know that Rue McClanahan, who played Blanche on The Golden Girls, was married 5 times, I believe? Thank you, Electric Master. You You guys really pumped me up yesterday. I was having a lot of self-doubt in the morning even after the live. 6 divorces here, hoping for 7. Really, Mikey? Cheers. I love the Golden Girls. My dream is for my show for Divorce Diaries, the scripted series, to be the next Golden Girls or the next Office, the next Seinfeld. That's a dream. There's so much that goes on in my real life that it's like, God, this would be a great season. Like the reality of like, when I've discovered more about myself in the last year, of how, yes, 118. Okay, so when I've discovered that the journey of Divorce Diaries, it's like, well, when I was first writing the pilot, what is it about? What's the hook and what's the theme? It's the theme is self-love. She's trying to validate who she is through the wrong men, getting the gig, getting a network, and it's really about being happy within, and I'm still struggling with that. Picture it. What is it? Picture it. 2025. Your brain thinking better. No more trauma and greed. What's up, Nicole? I need that jean jacket you wore a few days ago. I wore it to the Blink 182 concert with my boo. The divorce lawyer is a woman. I don't have the lawyer in the first episode, but I'd love to. Yeah. Will ladies should have that figured out before they're married? Huh? You said you get bullied because you're bisexual. I'm sorry. That's horrible. But thank you for saying I'm pretty. I'm sorry that you're getting bullied. That's not okay. You guys, it's like enough already, right? With that, okay. Hi. I just let's let it go. We're all on a equality, peaceful train here. The train of divorce. That's what we're on. So the show is about self-love and acceptance, and so it's really about your worth. You have to know your own worth. Like, I find myself being desperate still because I want something so bad. It's like, I'll just take anything, and I don't want that. So heard what you said on it. You were the wrong, what? Okay. 104 of you are in here. Let's do it. Mikey says, I am madly attracted to broken women who are a mess and just need financial security. I'm wealthy, so once they get that, they tend to roam. Do you have them like go out with you first, and then on the first date, you're just like, here's your first month's rent? Are you taking applications? No, I'm joking. But I'm saying, like, how is it that happens? Like, maybe you just don't give up who you are. Maybe you don't give them anything. Maybe I'd take them on a nice date, but you don't need to give them anything. I'm so glad I ran into your channel. Hi, Megan. Going through divorce since April, and I'm on the same journey. Thanks for doing this. What's up, Megan Pennington? Please like and subscribe. I love it. I've been divorced for 10 years, and I'm still learning how to love myself. And it's not even just the divorce. It's like dates back to even boyfriend days. So yeah, and you've been going through it since April. What month is this? September. Yikes. Yeah, I think I went through like an 8-month thing with the divorce. And then there's like divorcing yourself in your head with all negativity. That's what I'm going through. I'm going through the divorce of, I'm trying to divorce crazy Michele. I don't like to say crazy because there's some people like that. Yeah, I joke around that word, but sometimes it's a little too much. I'm not actually bisexual. I was testing you past your, I don't know. Okay. He's meeting them in bars, guaranteed. I don't know. Divorce Diaries is different than Desperate Diaries. How long have you been divorced? 10 years. How long have I been desperate? My whole life. Sylvia. Hi. Thank you. Okay, give us a twirl. Do I make pancakes? I did already. Not today. How do I get divorced? Find an attorney. Susan Guthrie is my favorite one. Ew, coffee. I love coffee. Okay. The dude. Wait, hold on. I don't know. I'm a musician. I've been healing through songwriting. It's tough. Got to get through the PFA stuff first. What's PFA stuff? I'm glad I'm finding a community. Definitely follow my show on all platforms. Don't follow the people that are stealing my name. There's one person in particular, but hopefully that'll stop. Jet City, quality over quantity, people over profit. That dude meets chicks in bars, tries to wife it and then blames her when it ends, accepts no responsibility. I can totally relate with divorcing myself from the anger and grief of what I thought I was going to live. Oh God, I'm sorry, Megan. How long was I married? About almost 6 years, we were together almost 10, and was not happy, and intimacy was zero. We both were just angry with each other. So here's the thing. I just want to put a quick solid thing out there. The pinned comment is my TV pilot. It's on Prime, but it's for free on Fawsome. So you have this opportunity to copy and save it for later. And also, because I'm going to switch it out in a second and put my ticket links in. If you're in New Jersey or New York, I have 2 shows coming up of live Divorce Diaries shows where there's audience participation. We play a game, Never Have I Ever Divorce Edition, where if I get to buy you a drink and you come on stage and play Never Have I Ever. How fun is that? It's right in the link. You see the pinned comments, Sylvia? It's just copy and paste because I don't want to lose you on the live because I'm going to be on here for a little bit. You can open it in a new tab and save it. I'm also going to put it in the description. It's also in other live descriptions. In fact, if you go to the page, at the front of the page, hang on. I just want to see something. I didn't forget my morning stretches. I told you if we get to 100 likes, I'm doing 100 jumping jacks. If we get to 100 more subscribers, I'm doing 100 jumping jacks. So let me show you guys any bookings. Hi. Yes, October 25th in Rutherford at the Williams Center, and November 16th at New York Comedy Club in Stamford. Also on November 20th, I'm performing in Montclair, New Jersey. Smaller gig, but yeah, and I'm working on a few others. Also, I have an audition next week for a television for that Newsmax channel. It's like so different than like what I'm used to. And they're like, what's your political views? I'm like, I'm in the middle. Anyway, let's go there another time. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So if you go to my channel in the very beginning, yes, I am a performer. I've done everything from children's theater to comedy. You do some bookings around there? What is your field? Megan, I've done Cuyahoga Falls. I have to actually, I don't know if I'm going to be doing them again though, because their club, I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, I loved Latino men. First of all I dated was Latino men. And it was like my type for a long time. And I like every kind of man. But also, oh, see, we're only at 2,000 views. That's not good. I'm not going to say that. We're 142 people are in here. It's 30 minutes. It's a little bit lower than yesterday, but that's okay. We're going to still pump it up. I have a joke in my set of like the fact that all I've dated was Latin men. And why is there 142 of you in here and there's only 29 likes? That makes me sad. That's it. Greatest truth regret, you divorced. No, I just got married. Been to Nashville. Yes, I've done the show in Zany's Nashville. In fact, I'll show you a clip from the news show I did on now. How do I do the pop out dashboard? Okay. I want to show you guys on my YouTube. Sylvia, did you see it? How you can go into, you love Latin men too. See? All right. So I have to edit this. Oh, we gotta get. So watch the pilot on Fawsome or on Prime. Watch the TV pilot. Watch the full TV pilot. So right now you can really literally watch it pretty much right now. Not right now. I want you guys to stand alive with me. Did marriage of the spirit, no man made any more godly spirit being. How does it feel to divorce after 15 years? Actually, it was 10 years. All right, so we have, hold on, let me go back over here. Oh, I keep forgetting I have a divorce. I do have it at my entertainment bill as well. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Here we go. No. So just explaining to you, let me just show you guys something. Okay, so when you come to my dashboard, my channel, let me just do something. Okay. Okay. I'm going to view channel. I'm going to show you. You can just go to divorcereadyshow.com and I'll show you. I'm also going to, show you here. So you go here, right? That's in my live. This is the web series. Oh, you don't see that. You see Her Night Out. You see web series. You see stand up. You see podcast. Shame on me. I should have television show, right? I don't. What ends up happening is the trailer should be showing here when you first pop up. But I think it's this. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that would kill me if that happened. I don't know, where's my trailer? Okay. Okay, so first of all, you should watch the web series. Okay, and this is why. Okay, first of all, you should watch the web series. That's not good, hang on. Okay, so this is the web series. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Now I'm messing it up. Oh. Sorry, okay. You're in a loving relationship with Jack Daniels. I am divorced. I actually am in a relationship now. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Megan, how would I email you? I'd love to get you on one of the podcast company's podcast network. Oh my God, I would love that. So I have a podcast too, and I'm looking for a network for for the Divorce Diaries podcast. You can email me at divorcediariesshow@gmail. That's on the front of my my YouTube as well, but divorcediariesshow@gmail.com. Now, if I start getting an influx of weird messages like show your feet, because I just shared with Megan my email, which is on my page anyway, that's going to be a problem. But I don't know. Anyway, you can see it on my page, on the front of the page. Hi. You would divorce me too. Great. What else? Tequila is for real, man. Yes. Did you know there's like espresso tequila? I'm trying to see how you can look at men and feet, right? I've had some people do some really fucking weird shit. Like, first of all, we have 139 of you in here, and there's only 32 likes. Like if you think I have a big forehead, at least. Why Divorce Diaries? Because when I first was getting divorced, I was living with my parents, my Italian grandmother, my handicapped dog, and my 2-year-old was going through early intervention services, and I felt like this is the Real Housewife without the house, and it's insane and it's chaos, and this would be a great reality show. So the name came to me because I love writing, and that's it. I've written in journals since I was in 6th grade. So you're in an open relationship and your wife gets more men than you get women. Well, I mean, you dug that hole for yourself. Ugh, literally. I'm sorry. Tell you don't want to do it anymore. Age gap in relationships. This is a great question. Well, what do you think? I have insecurities about a lot of things. So my boyfriend is 8 years younger than me, and I'm like, yes, honey. He's hot, and I love that I think he loves my body. I would say he does. Yeah, but I also want him to say it over and over again. I said to him the other day, I'm like, how do I know how you feel about me when you don't say it? He's like, I say it all the time. I says, I do say it. He's like, I tell you all the time I think everything's great. And then I'm like, okay, you say it majority of the time, but all the time is every day. I think you're amazing and beautiful in different sentences. I don't say that to him because I know I gotta pick and choose when I show my crazy. Of course he does. You have Italian blood. Say that. I don't understand. Oh, people doing weird shit. I had somebody take my profile, create another username. I had somebody say weird shit oh, I know what you did. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what? And hateful comments. So, yeah. I just want to make sure that you see where to email me, and you see also where to watch the pilot. I feel like I'm trying to see how else. See, I know what you did, Summer. I'm surprised you're not still single. Thanks. These people are so rude and nasty. Then I got an email. So when we're on the lives, we talk about what's going on with pitching Divorce Diaries to networks, production companies, distributors, because I want to film more episodes. And one of the goals was, if a network's not buying it, why don't I just put my show, like I did with the web series, put more content on my YouTube and try to monetize off my YouTube. Now the concern and that's one of the goals this year. Now we're close to it. We're so close. If we just keep going, guys, if you go with me on this journey, please. Also, I want to do live streams from restaurants for her night out on YouTube and do stuff like that. Okay, with that said, hi, Debbie. I'm also an actor and a host and filmmaker. I do a lot of stuff under the entertainment brand. And I love creating content that's funny and can make people feel good about all their insecurities. Don't let them get to you. Never feed the trolls either. That is what they want. No reaction is best. Ban them and carry on. You need a couple more platforms to make that happen. You need help. I'm on all the platforms, and I was doing TikTok lives daily too. I kind of paused on that because it's the hours are going here better. But I feel like I've definitely now lost my TikTok push. So I got to figure that one out. I think I just have to find the time frame difference now with TikTok and maybe make food when the TikTok can do. I don't know. You have to do hours of this shit. It's a lot, but it's also part of the grind, right? I want to make more money for my company. So that's why I'm doing this. My show is my company, right? So you would like to have a friend like you to help you video creative. Do you want to create content? We can do that. Look, the first step is just doing it. I like live streaming because it's not like you got to edit. You don't got to create a storyline. But it does help get in it. It's marketing, right? I have been going independent, but yes, I know. TYG. All right, so then I got one of my auditions. Yeah, Celia, just do it. Go online and do it. Now, also, if you go on my Instagram, you can go ahead and find me on Divorce Diaries show. Hang on. Also, my boyfriend was on one of my lives last week, so you should check that one out. It's so funny. Should we do a mini how do we do this? I gotta make them unlisted though. So I don't know if Megan's still in the chat, but if you are, Megan, definitely let me know if you want about your podcast network. Okay, so yeah, be a fan, but also you can do it. Just record yourself, create a clip. Can you do guitar jams? I love this. Can you do a breakdown process of how your show was created? I love that. So when I was in college, I started doing one-woman shows as a part of a class I took as a theater major. And then for my senior thesis, there was an option. We had like two options. One was a one-person show, which they were going to get rid of in the curriculum. Yeah, that is a great question, right? So let's pin that. I'll put back the link in a second. So I did I said to my professor, I'm like, I want to do a one-person show as my senior thesis. So I did. And then I learned how to create a one-person show from that class. And then when I was out of college, I started continuing to do improv and learning how to create one-woman shows. Cut to the fact that I met my ex-husband and I started teaching theater and getting my master's, and my acting was becoming, then I was pushing it to the side because I felt like he wasn't super comfortable if I was doing a part involved kissing or whatever. So I shifted a little bit. When I was in college, I still wanted to work on my own work. Like I loved creating from my life. So I created a show called How to Be a Successful Teacher. I performed it at United Solo Festival eventually at Theater Row Studios in New York City. And then that also catalyzed when I was getting divorced. I want to create another one-woman show. And I called it Divorce Diaries. So then I always felt like it was going to be a TV show because when I would love watching Bravo and Real Housewives, and it made me feel better when I was going through a divorce. And then I said eventually, like I see this as, I always saw it as a TV show. But how to get it as a TV show, I was just like, all I know is to keep doing my performances of it. So I think somebody I knew was doing like a podcast in the city and they had like a studio. So I would come on and do, my show as like a podcast talk show, and I would be my exes or the men I was dating. I would play the characters. And then that person ended up being a little kooky. So I broke ties with him. And I'm just trying to read through the comments too. And then the pandemic happened. I quit my teaching job because I wanted to really just dedicate all my time to acting again. And I went and got my principal cert, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do both. I couldn't do both. It's too hard. You really have to focus on. It would be too difficult to where I was working in a school district to try to do both. It was drained. So then I took Divorce Diaries on the road for a couple days. I also had shows lined up. I had work lined up with my theater company, and I left teaching full time. And then the pandemic happened, and I was freaking out. But during the pandemic is when I really pushed the gas pedal on content. And within 2021, I raised money to shoot a TV pilot. I started writing the TV pilot. And that's how the TV pilot in the TV series Getting Developed started. And now after I made the TV pilot, I was looking for, obviously, pitches. I found a friend of mine who wanted to produce and help me find investors for the season. I worked with him for a year. We shot a comedy special. So then I had the comedy special. We put it on Prime, and we had another piece in our portfolio. We parted ways as like producer and producing team because we just never found an investor, but Dave Vox and Danny and I are all still friends. So we created something together from it. And now here we are today. Oh, and also I had a web series. After that, I got a small business sponsor to give me money because I was like, I need to keep creating in the universe. Be respectful. Thank you. I want to see some of these comments. Hold on. So the web series was an extension off the pilot, and that's on the YouTube channel. And that is 5 episodes. They're like 3-4 minutes long. I've been getting it's 4-time winning best web series awards. I still have other awards. We're waiting for it. So let me just see something for a second. What time is it? Okay. So here we are today. Now I've also gotten a new series I'm pitching that's connected to Divorce Diaries, which is Her Night Out. So that's the long version of the process, but the short version of the process is when I had the idea, I took action right away. And I did what I already knew what to do, was to put it up write and put that writing up on stage. So, let's see how many subscribers we have on Pin. We got to get to 100 likes and 100 subscribers. So, where do we got? Oh, we were low on a lot. We're only at 37 watch hours today. Woo. That's not, well, it is what it is. You subbed. Thank you so much, Elsa. So I'm going to put in the description, watch Divorce Diaries on Fawsome or Prime. Do you guys want to watch a piece of the web series? I'm not single. I have a boyfriend. Thank you, Natural, for subbing. Someone said something about, thank you. Really? You think so? Well, let's look back at last Tuesday. Maybe it was too. Hang on. Someone said something interesting before. Kelly said she actually has a boyfriend and he is younger than her. You understand it doesn't matter what you men want. Be respectful. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, so here's the other. I just need like extra attention from him this week, and I don't know if I should say that to him or not. He should just figure it out, right? Because that's what us women, we always think that they should figure it out, as opposed to just telling them what we need. Because if we don't get the right answer, we're going to get pissed off. I mean, that's the truth, right? Yeah, the podcast is like the middle child. I always get like, I do have a podcast. It's on at Divorce Diaries, sure. And let's look. Let me show you. I just uploaded a new episode yesterday. See? Friendly are friends with, and there's only been 4 downloads. This one has 44, not bad. I need more. My podcast is definitely the middle child of my brand, which makes it difficult. Really, they should figure it out. What's it like pitching your show to investors? Hard. They want to know what their ROI is, and it's usually nothing in entertainment. You have to be the solution to their problem. That's where I'm not like for me, Solid State Coffee was a good sponsor because it's like, well, it's like I gave him a commercial too out of it. So it's like, okay, easy exchange. It also wasn't a lot of money that he spent on it, and he has money. So the ROI for entertainment is hard. No, definitely tell him, as a man, I'm begging you to be honest and forthcoming. So you think I should be like, hey, I think you should watch my live this morning. Look how sexy I look. No, I don't want to bother him. He's at work. Oh, Lewis. Look what Lewis just sent me. Lewis is my camera guy for What's Up New York, but I don't think we're going back to that. Hello from Iraq. Yeah, divorce can be fun. I think it's so cool how you're sharing your career stories. Kelly Quinn, thank you. This is the point of the show, too. Also, I wanted to go back to just let everybody know that yesterday I got an email from my agent that I'm freelancing with. Because I told you guys, if you've been following the show for the last couple of months, I had parted ways with my old manager of like 8 years. And hold on, I want to go back to what Kelly's saying in a second. I don't teach PE. I thought you said P in this. I was like, no, I don't teach PE, physical education, but I love working out. I love just any kind of physical exercise. So my agent, my now new agent, Caitlin, part of Riot Talent Agency, she emailed me. I've been getting some auditions with them. They're mostly commercials and print. I got an email that says, from the casting director, we would like to hold Michele Trena for blank, blank, blank project for the fitting 9-2 and the shoot 9-3. She was submitted for secondary talent, but clients want to consider her for hero talent. So please make sure she's good to go for the rates, usage, and exclusivity for hero. That's huge. When they say they want to hold, though, so when they say that in acting, when they say we want to hold your client, that means that you're almost booked, but you're not booked. I've known people that I've gotten holds before and then I book. I've also had friends who've gotten holds and then they're like, you can release them. And it's like, oh. And it's like, I hope they book me. I also got a call to come in to be a part of a show on Newsmax as a trial co-host, as like an audition. It's very different there than I'm used to because I'm a lifestyle and comedy, but I'm excited because I need gigs, you know? All right, let me see. Kelly said also, I didn't mean all men. I generally meant the ignorant ones in the chat. I'm not going to do men like that because I know there are a lot of respectful ones out there. Yeah, I agree. But Kelly, I hear you on that, girl. Some men are just like, hello. Wait, hold on. TYG. You'll find my email. My email is also on my website. So if you go to divorcearyshow.com, book the show. That's my email. Right? Yeah, that's my email. Just click on book the show. I'll change it. Get in touch with Michele. How about that? Authentic is the new make it or break it currency. What up, Louie? Take good care of your girly. What? You look tired and also like you drink 5 cups of coffee. I think you should talk about how you feel with him. I feel like I do that too much. 8 years what? You look like I look like your PhD today. Okay. I do. 8 years with him and then? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm all right. Sylvia, can you explain a little bit further? Yeah, sure. Can you give us a demonstration of a scene of your acting skills? You can check out my acting reel on here for sure. My mother modeled for Ford Chicago. They do that. They hold you when they're interested, but they give you more good reviews of company. Believe it. Take your bliss. Come true. Helping others and see. Am I a man? No. Oh, sorry, Sylvia. Yeah, it's about 8 years. Really 5 for the first booking. Oh, I agree. He's already told me you need to tell me blatantly. Like right now I could share this live with him and he would be like, what? I don't want to bother him during work day. No, I'm not going to say anything. Because sometimes when I feel like I say something, I don't want him to think like I'm thinking negatively. And it's just like, I feel like I need more affection this week because I'm not feeling great about myself. But then it's like, I shouldn't have to rely on his affection. I should rely on myself, you know? Wait, what? Wait, that's horrible. Really? In Iraq, you're not allowed to have custody of your kids as the mother? Are you serious? It's always the men who complain on my lives. It's always. And it's also always the men that are probably the big, like, it's funny, I did an analysis of my supporters and I have more male followers on my platforms last year than I did for females, but it might have shifted now. But it is funny. So listen to him. I am. I look like Eminem's mom. Cool. Thank you, Mike, that I'm beautiful. Hold on a second. I don't know. I feel like I've been annoying with that stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I might say something later. I'll be like, I just need like a hug. It's not that he's not giving it to me. It's that he's not physically here, you know? You're positive telling the truth, the partner takes 2. Yes, 100%. Thanks, Elsa. Yeah, Elsa's in the house. Why am I never filled in a relationship? When I find that special person, I always end up feeling tied down. I'm an Aquarius at heart, but I honestly think I was made to just travel and explore. So you have a thing of self-sabotaging relationships when you feel like you can't breathe. Very interesting. And you just probably haven't also met the right one. I don't know if I always don't like when people say, are you clingy? It's like, I do want a lot of attention, Does that mean I'm clingy? No, I have a fucking life. But at the same time, I don't want to have to keep reminding somebody. And I haven't been reminding him. I just feel like the other night I was like, so are you friends with all your exes? And like, he's like, are you serious? Like, I'm thinking about how great our relationship is. And here you are like having a negative thought about like silliness. Like, I create shit sometimes. Like, even my best friend on the phone said to me yesterday, it sounds like you're looking for something wrong in a really good relationship. And I'm like, yeah, because I keep like not believing that he really likes me because of my own self-worth stuff. Thank you, Elsa. Yeah, I would love to hear the age range of this group just because of I'm just curious where I guess you don't have to tell me because it comes up on the feed of like my age bracket of people. With you, give you attention, all these bonds in the chat, self-doubt. Self-doubt does suck. Yeah, I'm feeling something talking out is healthy. That's true. I'm losing if I keep nagging him. Thanks. I'm 39, 38, 19, 45, 36, 37, 26, love it, 57, 22, love it. Look at the age range. We have a good dynamic of people. If you're in your 20s, do you feel like it's hard to date right now, or like do you go out there, you like being on the phone and dating kind of thing? Because I feel like people don't go out and meet anymore. My boyfriend, we actually met each other in person. Like, that's how we met, at our kids' practice. Happily married, Stefan. How long have you been with him? Since May. That's when we officially started dating. I guess you'd say officially started dating. Our first date was May 1st. It's gonna be May. I'm used to relationship with no communication, so advocate communication. I end up overdoing it, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm 43. You're not ancient. How's it going, Ryan? I'm 50 and it's still hard to date. I'm happily married. Elsa's happily married. It's hard to date in any age. First of all, I don't know what happened with the numbers, but that's okay. We have 47 people in here, 57 likes. You met the girl of your dreams on YouTube? Are you talking about me? I really want to get to 100 watch hours. I'm trying to really push, but I do have a couple of things I got to get done to like, Okay. They just switched the numbers? What do you mean? Remember, if we get to 100 more subscribers and 100 likes, I'm doing 100 jumping jacks. Okay, so talked a lot about the show. It's a journey. First of all, obviously, because you have not like brushed my hair, so I gotta do that. I gotta get ready. As a single parent, I feel a lot of the times when you're with your kid and you're dealing with stuff, if you don't have the right support system, you can feel alone. You know, that's something I've juggled with over the years. That's something also I would love to show in the TV series of like it being hard to juggle things by yourself. AKA laundry. First of all, this is going to be warm. And I'm going to try to... Well, the stream is about my show. It's about my show and what's going on in the show and pitching the show to multiple networks and seeing, I don't know why the coffee's in the bed with me, but hey, seeing if somebody will buy it and I can film more episodes and be starring in it and you can watch it on a bigger platform. Now, I did hear back from the paid programming question of like, is paid programming an option for her night out and Divorce Diaries. And it might be 100 likes and subs, please. Make her do those jumping jacks. She can do it. Yeah, let's do 100 likes. And we only have 51 people in here, so we really, I don't know. We got to really pump up what's going on. Tom, get over here. She's over you. Oh, thank you so much, Krusty Toe. Thank you. It won't let you continually like it. It will just give it to you like once. Yeah, I mean, yes, I've been an actor since I was in college. Thank you, Mark, for watching from the UK. I appreciate you greatly. Okay. Plaster on some makeup. So we're going to try today too, is I've been trying to do the routines. First of all, Ed Milet, if you guys are new to my channel, I love Ed Milet. He's a great motivational speaker and podcaster and entrepreneur. I am in the New York City area. This is my job, Eddie. Thank you. But England's in the house. Oh, shit. You just reminded me. If you are in England, you're going to be able to watch my comedy special because I'm signing a distribution contract with Next Up Comedy, who's going to be able to distribute my comedy special on their platform. It doesn't define me. It's actually reinvented. It reinvented me. Brought me back to my identity of being an actor. I also don't know where I put my brush. I'm gonna find it though. Where is my brush? Here is my brush. You shouldn't be brushing your hair in the kitchen. So here, let's go. Let me go over in the living room for a second. I want to see if the lighting has any effect on this. Oopsie. Don't want that over there. Okay, I'm happy to hear that you are in therapy. Some people don't believe in it. Like my ex-boyfriend was in the army and he didn't do therapy at all. What I really need for this audition next Tuesday is to get these highlights and my haircut. I don't think I have the money for it though, and I have to get my nails done. My boyfriend's birthday is September 30th, and I really want to get him like a special gift too. That's another cost I have to fill out, so I'm trying to figure out. Rosemary oil, okay. I have to figure out where these funds are coming from. Yes, true. Always break up, bring you back to who you are. We lose ourselves, the other person, so when we get a little free and beautiful, I assume. Yeah, absolutely. So the show is about self-love, right? So you see how bright this is right here? This is the perfect lighting. To be honest, this is the perfect lighting, but you're also, I don't want to show you this person's license plate, but like you're just right here. See what I mean? Everybody can see you. Keep your head up. You've sent, okay. Hi. I guess we're not getting to that 100 likes today, huh? That sucks. Maybe I'll come on later. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to try to do a live later with my friend Karen, because we're going to, colleague friend of mine, we're doing coffee later to talk about some more comedy opportunities that we can try to do together. You had to go through 10 doctors before I found the one I could talk to and get results from. Took a while, but it was worth it. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think you definitely have to find the right therapist, okay? Because it's not always, they're not always great. And I'm not saying it, like, mad props to my therapist. So, evening stream, Scorpio, yeah, I might. Do you like the change? Oh, they rotate. So we have a couple of veterans in here, and I really appreciate all that you've done for our country, and for like the sacrifices you've made. You know, it's insane. I don't know, guys. Do I stay on to see? You think so? We could try the evening. Eliza Schlenger is good. Let's just see. I said 100 likes. I don't know if I should give up and go home right now. But we do have, and we didn't have a lot of more subscribers in this one too. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just pump it out. That is a short time to see someone for mental health treatment and then start all over again. That is. It's rough. I'm so sorry that you have to do that. So here's a couple of things. You're a Scorpio too, my lady. High five it. Here's another thing I'm gonna put in the stream, because we definitely I don't know if I should wait to the 90-minute mark or not. What do you guys think? About what? Oh, I don't even have it up yet on the New York Stammer Comedy Club. Let me just make sure that they received it. Just making sure you received everything. If you have any other questions. Here we go. Morning. Before October, can we offer a 10% discount before October 15th for tickets? Promo code divorce. What do you guys think? That's a good deal, right? Not really. Also wanted to get your thoughts. You probably doubled your thumbs up in 20 minutes. Oh my God! Wait, no we didn't, did we? I don't know. Let's get it poppin' in here. A different method. I don't know. I don't know who I am. That's a great question. I'm a self-proclaimed actress? Okay, well, I've had many paychecks that say actor on it, so thank you. Vegemite? What's Vegemite? It might be the, it's probably the static from my phone, because my phone is shitty, and I need to get a new one, but until we be monetizing, that's not happening. Okay. Sorry. Does that sound right? What do you think makes your show different than other Lifetime drama shows? What's your pitch to the viewer? My pitch to the viewer is The Office meets American Mom and amphetamines. If you've ever acted irrational in your life because of your own insecurities, you will connect with Michele. If you've ever wanted to do something out of fear and desperation and anger and frustration, Michele does that for you, and you will feel good inside. Listen, a lot of characters are the underdog. That's what makes us want to root for them, right? I'm the underdog, but it's also like the underdog that you're like a train wreck, but you need to still watch because you're rooting for her. She's got a good heart. The self-love is a big part of where we're at in life right now. Think about it. We're split in a lot of different ways in this world, right? There's a lot of people with mental health issues. Self-love is a big part, and self-worth is a big part of it, personally. Even if you're not dealing with a mental health issue, because you're helping somebody else deal with a mental health issue. So if you are struggling to wake up and get excited about life, Michele is on that journey with you, and she's trying to push through things in her past that have affected her love for herself and is making her seek the validation through other things. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, creating something to share with people is totally fulfilling, especially when people enjoy it. It's a special kind of buzz. Yeah, I agree with you. I think what I'm going to try to do tonight is do a live with my microphones and a little tripod and see what happens. Why not, right? Why not? I'm just curious. Also, I had a thought. Let me know what you think. What does mostly single mom mean? But I think this is great. So hold on, read your full message. I was raised by a mostly single mom, and everything in it, what she went through, was something very similar. It's relatable as all gets. Thank you. I mean, I have a little bit, like yesterday we had 18, okay, so this is where I'm at. Yesterday we had 18,000 people view this, right? So right now we're at 7,000. It's so hard to be divorced. I've been divorced 10 years. Be happy in divorce. Correct, Ghost. Typical stepdad stuff. Is it hard to be divorced at your age? No. It's not hard to be divorced at my age. I don't know what that even means. All right, let's get to 2,000. Let's get to 6,250. 100 likes. And we'll do the 100 jumping jacks. I'm beat. Yeah, I'm beat. Look at these roots. Also, I'll put this in there. Why not? Let's plug it all today. If you wanna donate to the show in any small way or my work, you can buy me a coffee if you want. You don't have to, but anything to help with the work. / Michele Trina. No, listen, I would love to be a stepmom someday. First of all, I also wanted to ask you guys something. When is it, like, when does somebody say I love you? You can do that here if you want, if you like the content. Do you say I love you right away? No, not right away, but like, I know how I feel right now, and I'm like, to be honest, I'm not sold. Can you give me a little explanation? I don't know what you mean. Probably not the right demographic. Did I close the blinds? Yeah, I did. What's not probably the right demographic? Talk to us. We got all day and night time, anytime, anywhere. Oh, wait. Sylvia's saying something here. She says, no matter how hard you want to say it, don't say it. Show it, never say it. He must say it. All right. Yeah, I am being the first one to say it. I'll be like 80 years old and like still not say it. A 100 likes. Good morning. I don't think I'm just not gonna say it. I'm already feeling like insecure about myself right now. But like that's not his fault. That's my fault. No, it's someone's fault. It's just how I'm feeling. All right. I'm gonna read a chapter with you guys. I'm gonna read a clip from my favorite book. We talked about this. I love reading from Ed Milet. And I gotta go get my oil changed and do some other stuff on the computer. I really, really hope that I did a commercial about a fitted sheet too, by the way, and I still can't fold one. Why is this not? Should she say I love you first? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should people in a relationship, who says I love you first? And don't give me that, well, if you feel it, say it. Get the fuck out of here. I want the one to be liked more, you know? Let me read everybody what Scorpio is for the people who have not listened to me talk about this, because I'm a Scorpio and I've said it over and over again. Scorpio women are a horse of another color, okay? We are a little kooky. Okay. Sorry about that. Capricorns are supposed to be good mixes with Scorpios too. But the Capricorn I dated was not. Also, the guy I'm with right now is a Libra, and it says that Libras and Scorpios aren't great either. So it's like, and also one of my matches is Pisces, which is my ex-husband, and we didn't stay together. So I was like, okay, so Scorpio. I'm gonna read this again for everybody. Virgo and Scorpio is supposed to be very good together too. You and Scorpio woman. I will say, I think he's towards the cusp of Virgo. What's up from Melbourne, Australia? Okay. Faint hearts never won a Scorpio female. It takes a man who knows exactly what he wants to hold his ground against a Scorpio. It takes a man who knows exactly what he wants to hold his ground against a woman born under this sign. Virgo squads the house, huh? Scorpio woman is very emotional, very affectionate, and very demanding. She's not interested in a light flirtation or a bed for the night, and neither does she believe in sharing. Any man who thinks it isn't necessary to sign a treaty just because he's having an affair with a woman who would do well to avoid getting involved with a Scorpio female. Any man who thinks it isn't necessary to sign a treaty just because he's having an affair with a woman would do well to avoid getting involved with a Scorpio female. She believes in treaties with irrevocable clauses and lots of fine print spelling out just what you can't do. How does she get away with being so possessive and jealous? Because she is a marvelous, fascinating, irresistible woman, exciting in the bedroom, entertaining in the living room. She carries with her an enticing air of mystery. She can drive a man to the brink of despair and with a gesture summon him back to the heights of happiness. There's no in-between with this explosive female. With any other woman of the zodiac, you can work out some sort of compromise about who has rights and who has suffered wrongs. Not with her. You have to knuckle under and make the best of your bargain, or settle for living in the middle of a permanent earthquake. I do sort of feel that way, as always. The viewer is supposed to live vicariously through the character, but that's already a given. Of course, we empathize and root for underdog. With that in itself is indifferent. Yeah, no, I know it's not different. So what makes the show different? Me. It's about my life. I mean, that's all I can say, is that it's about my life. We do focus on children with special needs because I taught theater to many children with special needs, and the children with special needs are the voice of reason in the series. Yeah. I mean, I have to keep honing in. If you feel like that's not enough, then sure, you should watch the pilot for sure, Guitar Jams, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Look, I'm open for suggestions. Are Capricorn and Cancer a good match? I think they are. Let me double check. Right. Capricorn and a Cancer? I can't believe we have not gotten past one more like of 76 viewers. That's all right. Capricorn. You say Capricorn and Cancer? I don't know where to find that part again. Hang on. You're Capricorn. Okay, hang on. Okay, Capricorn and Cancers. Here it is. Capricorn and Cancer. These two are sexually attracted to each other but need all the harmony they find in the bedroom to offset the discordance they create everywhere else. Sensitive Cancer will resent Capricorn's domineering manner. Capricorn isn't willing to put up with Cancer's endless emotional demands. Cancer's need for warmth will be frustrated by Capricorn's aloof coolness. Both fear rejection, but Cancer's tendency is to withdraw, and Capricorn's is to become tyrannical. These are two zodiac opposites with all that implies. Sounds like they're good in the bedroom, but not in the, again, this is like, take it or leave it. I want to read one more thing about the Scorpio. Love is important to her, and she can turn on enough magnetism to attract any man. If the man is really special, she's willing to play the role of aggressor. Her dynamo starts to whir as soon as her remarkable intuitions tell her that the man is someone she'll be happy with. Her intuitions are rarely wrong. Some of the opposite. There's also a lot have to do with your birth date and moon and blah, 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 Not emotional. Scorpios are emotional. I'm emotional. Her intuitions are rarely wrong. She is gifted with the ability to penetrate into hidden secrets of human nature. She can also see into a man's sex fantasies, and with her imaginative techniques, keep him hooked. Scorpio is a water sign, and like all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this woman is very susceptible to the feelings of others. Yes. Someone took back a like. Oh, that's horrible. What's going on today, guys? When she is in love, she is at her most, her most intense desire is for a close, committed union. That's very true. Thank you for whoever just gave me back the like. Scorpio is a good sign for Virgo. I'll go to Virgos in a second. When she is in love, she's at her most vulnerable. For when a lover can hurt, when she is in love, she is at her most vulnerable. And this is why what I think I'm feeling right now. For a lover can hurt her without even knowing it. Another woman might forgive and forget, but when a Scorpio woman is hurt, she will always strike back. If necessary, my favorite line, she will destroy. Look, it says it here. I don't know. Hold on. Alter ego. I don't know. I know. There's only one moment for you in this chat. Thank you for subscribing, Coco, and for liking. However, despite what you've heard about Scorpio's willful, passionate nature, she is a faithful mate to the man she chooses for her own. Hers is a fixed sign, and she possesses an enduring capacity for loyalty. A man could not have a fiercer ally. If Scorpio woman loves you, she will defend and protect you with her dying breath. What she demands is constancy, and what she offers is fidelity. She is possessive, but most men with a Scorpio woman in their lives will tell you they want nothing more than to be possessed by her. Fucking favorite line in this book. Sounds good and like you're open to improvement. I know it's hard hearing critique when you invest yourself in it. Will the 10 minutes of plot be on YouTube? Hold on, I'm sorry. What do you mean 10 minutes of plot? Thank you, Jason, for subscribing. So the pilot's on Fossum for free. I'm not going to put it on my YouTube channel because it's already on. I guess I could. What do you guys think I should do? Because it's on Prime. I just want to leave it there. My comedy special's on Prime. It's for free on Fossum. Is that what you're talking about, Guitar? Just to be clear. Kisses? I just know besitos means kisses. We were on the elements of leadership, chapter 15. I'm not sure I want to read this part on the live because it feels like, I don't know who's leaders in there, but let's see, which is a good one to read. Okay, hold on. So the power of one more means you do one more thing to get ahead, like to get to your goal. Putting the pilot on YouTube might not be a bad idea. People tend to not like to follow links to other sites. I mean, what do you guys think I should do? Should I put an extended version on YouTube? Yeah, what do you guys think I should do? It's free and Fossum, yeah. I know. Do you think I should just put it on YouTube? Yeah. But it's already on Prime. What do I do? An extended version. I have like lots of scenes that we didn't put in. So what if I just made an extended version for YouTube? What if I didn't put the whole pilot, but I put clips from things we didn't use behind the scenes? What do you guys think? I think then that would at least still bring people to the other sites because I know. I am a little bit, not like a lot, but I just feel like at that point, let me just see. And it works for pitches a little bit. I was going to not stop at 90 minutes, but we're going to go. So if you think, so I'm going to do behind the scenes for sure. Let me just see something. I have to go into this thing because I got to get my oil changed. Netflix prevent what? Did I show you guys the end of the web series? Let's just go to the web series for a second. No, too bad we didn't get the 100 views. I'm so a little bowed down about that, but that's all right. It's a good idea. So I think I'm going to do that too. That means I have to work on shit today. This was the last... my camera guy for hanging on. We're in Soho, waiting for a network and a boyfriend. No luck so far in my 30-day. If you notice, Vic plays the cop in the TV pilot, but because he had a different haircut, I just used him for this one too. This is up. Sir, would you watch a show called Divorce Diaries? No? Okay. Ma'am, would you watch a show called Divorce Diaries? Thank you. No, that's all right. Any parents down here? All right, so the final decision is we're going to put behind the scenes of the pilot on the YouTube. Stay tuned. Are you a single parent? This is the web series, the 5-part web series that I did after the pilot. Parent New York. I have a great idea for a fundraiser. I'll donate $10 from every Divorce Diaries. Need Botox. Ticket to the 5th grade. Michele. That's me dealing with my self-worth issues. Please not be there. Also, fun fact, Angie directed the TV pilot.
I ran it by the PTO, and we don't think it's a good idea to have an
Okay, this
R-rated adult
this is why you get people
comedy show as a fun
to do your show, because they will work for cheaper and they know you and they trust you and they love your project.
fundraiser. It just doesn't set a good precedent.
Okay, first of all, how did you just run it by them? Standing right here.
I had it sent to my brain notes through Siri.
What?
So that's what the producer was telling me to do yesterday. He's like, why don't you just stand on the street and ask people for the divorce stories? He's like, I don't know if you're already doing that. I'm like, I am doing that on the street stuff, but I should do it more, and I'm going to do that. So stay tuned for that.
What is your problem with me?
Michelle, take it down or you'll hear from my lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I have really bad gag reflexes.
Thank you, Johnny.
Divorce Diaries. We're seeing a couple that's getting married. Well, they already left the scene.
I also edited this all on my own and learned Premiere it took me over 5 months to get all 5 episodes done.
Oh, well.
Because of time and stuff, not because I was on a deadline, but it did take me a while. Of course, guitar jams.
I just wanted to say I'm very sorry for being reactive, and this is. I hope you'll forgive me.
You know how much I love coffee. I owe you an apology too. I shouldn't have kept you waiting like that. That was wrong. You're a really wonderful person. You really are. Such a beautiful person. It's just things are crazy right now with boxing and softball,
Manny is very good looking. He's a hot C's.
fantasy football.
This is Vic Cedeno. He's been on Kill Tony. He's a comic. So check him out. The VCast is his podcast, I believe.
Picking up.
So what are you saying? You can't be as big as a fantasy football?
No, it's just not just that. It's the businesses too.
You sell weed out of your mom's space.
All right, that's aggressive.
No, it's factual, not aggressive. That's what you actually do. You don't even have a dispensary. You actually sell it out of your mother's basement.
I'm feeling a little bit unsafe right now, actually.
Safe? You fucking went to Puerto Rico and Vegas. God knows what you're fucking doing there. I made you feel unsafe. I just bought your coffee.
You are making me nervous.
Nervous? I'm not making you nervous. You're making me nervous because you can't decide if we're in
I wrote the lines just so you guys know.
a real relationship or not. So are we?
All right, I can't believe I even told my friend about you.
You told your friend about me?
Yeah, the guy that pisses in the subway every morning. He's divorced. He loves comedy. Maybe he likes coffee.
What about New Year's Eve?
No, the last time I had a nut, it got stuck in my throat and yeah, no, I have really bad gag reflexes.
This is
Okay, I just want to say something. Steve is my friend and a comic, and we went to college together. I just want to tell you that this was not a good look for the network executive role, although the character of network exec is supposed to be the type of person who always tells me no, but they really don't have clout themselves, and I'm just desperate, and I will take anybody that says they're a network exec. So this, yes, can pass, but without knowing the history of this character, this would be like, why is he a network exec? He's in a wrinkled shirt. Anyway.
good, but there's no place for you in the studio.
What? You made me record the PTO moms my
You wanted me to get my lips done? Then send money to my Cash App because I'd love to have an upper lip.
guy was
Divorce Diaries.
dating and now I'm banned from PTO. I don't have a boyfriend or a date for my cousin's wedding and I don't have a network. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and that was great, but listen, like Steely Dan said, do it again.
What studio do you even work for? What are you talking about? You made me.
Oh, okay, wait.
What is going on?
All right, so that's Lewis. This is supposed to be mockumentary film too, so you could see Lewis in the mirror.
You need to keep trying. Trust the process.
Good luck to you, Melissa.
Trust the process. Let it
Now the audio there sucks, but it is what it is.
go. Patience.
Oh, he was the other. You thought it was the guy from the subway? That's a great connection. Maybe he is. You can donate to my Cash App. Divorce Diaries. Do whatever you want with it, but I'm obviously not gonna. Do I go to comedy school? Oh man.
all of this in this moment, but I could not let it go. He called me Melissa.
You know, it's like my childhood bully, Cardi B, always says, now you're messing with some wet-ass...
Okay, so I'm gonna skip ahead because I want you guys to watch the full episode.
It's Kismet, okay? Gal, this train, a divorce is heading on over to check his contacts. Stay tuned.
Thank you. Yes, there is a consistent theme of people getting my name wrong because they don't get it right in person too, and people spell it wrong too. They're like, Michael, what's the biggest donation I can receive? I have no clue. I really don't know, but any donation is welcome. Thanks, guys.
Stay on
I'm usually the one that makes women sweat. Okay, I don't.
I had it set to my brain notes this year.
Thanks to your goofy baby.
Life is full of roses, okay? And I need to get a rose. I'm the divorced Carmela Soprano. Real Housewives without the house. It's the office meets American mom on amphetamines. Oh. Hello?
So will this help me get a boyfriend? Alright, thank you, damn it. Hi, win, score. Sir, would you watch a show called Divorce Diaries? No, you don't. Alright, that's a wrap, Lois. Thank
Okay.
you to, I can't remember.
You know that I watch these episodes all the time and I'm like proud of myself because of my editing, and I just love creating this space. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Please hit the notification button, the subscription button. We didn't hit 100, but that's okay. I'm really grateful for you guys for tuning in, and for my new subscribers who are being like really loyal, coming back. I appreciate you greatly. Even if you can't, like, if you rewatch, if you're like in the replay gang, even that's fine too, because it gives the watch hours. I just want to give you a cuddle. Nice. Never job. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Great. Oh, great job. Thank you. Okay. But you can watch the whole, web. Before I go, I just want to share this. You can watch the whole 5 episodes right here.
All right, so I'm just going to be
like,
out here in New York City
again,
pitching my show. Hey guys, what would you think of
let
a
me just
divorced
see.
Seinfeld? Would you?
Let me just see if I can put this in the live stream real quick. Right here. Like if you just copy and paste that. Okay. And let me just see real quick. We might have hit, I don't know if we hit it or not, but we'll see. It's okay. Love you guys. Yeah, I learned all of that. I know. It's like some people are like, well, it could sound better. Yes, the audio we definitely have better mics, but that's what Lewis has. Yes, watch it right now. I'll also put it in the description. So the details on my Tuesday live. You can, Cash App is Divorce Diaries Show, I believe, or Divorce Diaries. You gotta look for my name. It's Divorce Diaries. Venmo, Divorce Diaries. Make sure you see my little profile. Watch the web series right here on YouTube. Okay, love you guys. Stay tuned for more. Thank you. Thank you, Alter Ego. Thank you. I'm just shouting out a few people that were really popping up. Celia, Elsa, Double, Go Samurai. I'm gonna try. I mean, I've shout out to all of you who are tuning in, but some of you, Jet City, who really come in here regularly. It was Jane. Thank you guys. Stay tuned.